one other fight I wanted to ask you about, only because I know you've shared the ring with both of them. Shawn Porter versus Andre Berto. Nothing's official yet, but they're talking about potentially making that fight. If it takes place, I mean, I kind of figure you're going to be favoring and pulling for Andre Berto because you guys are cool, but how do you see a fight between those two playing out, just having been in the ring with both of them?
Yeah, if that fight really goes down, I'm gonna try to be out of it emotionally, you know what I'm saying, and just let them do their job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, how they're signing the contract. They ain't fighting me. Let them do their job.
That's one you can sit back and just enjoy.
And just enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm entitled to my opinion on the fight. You know, I think Shawn would be. I think it's a good fight for the both of them, actually. You know, Shawn obviously would go for the outworking strategy that he normally always does, unless they slowly start to change Shawn's fighting style. You know what I mean? I think he's going to go for the busy man tactic. Berto, it might work a little bit against Berto because Berto is a little bit of a slower tempo fighter. But having been in the ring with both of them, I have to admit, Berto punches harder.
Really?
You know?
Wow.
I mean, I grew up with Berto. You know, he rocked me when I was younger. But I mean, to hit somebody in the dome and rock them with, you know, 16-ounce gloves, and then to know that he's about to put on 8-ounce gloves. You know, and we've seen what Berto's right hand can do to people. He's done it more than once. You know, so I think that he possibly could catch Shawn in a similar way that I caught him. And if he catches him right, he can create a knockdown. And if he catches him the way I caught him, it's only a matter of putting a few more together to really get a fighter out when you got him hurt. So I'd have to say that I do respect Berto's power a little more than I respect Shawn's power. I just don't feel. I feel like Shawn bounces too much. So except for when he's jumping in with like a big left hook, like what he did to Paulie Malignaggi, besides those form of punching, I don't see him. He puts out more output than the weight of the blow. He does have a decent punch himself still. But I just happen to lean towards Berto on the power side. But you know, doesn't mean that Berto can't get hurt either. It's all a matter of landing the right punch at the right time. So, you know, I mean, but it's a challenging fight, and you're looking at two good athletes. And I've seen Berto's Instagram. I've talked to him on the phone. Last year we talked a little bit. We talked about the Danny fight. When it got announced, he said, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a big fight for you, boy. And would be proud. All this stuff. You know? So me and him, we always have love and true support for one another because we really, I mean, we saw each other as kids, bro. As kids, we got to work next to each other, man. So he's like a brother from another mother. And I've always respected him, and I thought throughout my whole career I would never be able to be a world champion without facing Andre Berto. You know, I mean, that's how I felt growing up in the world of boxing. So it just so happened that when I was coming up in the ranks, his career wasn't going his way at the time, and then I got into a position where the fight happens to not be necessary. But if he gets a victory over Shawn Porter, who knows? If he's an active fighter, there's so many fights in the welterweight division. We don't have to face each other. But if it starts getting really in demand and stuff, business is business at the end of the day. That's why I said for this fight, having respect for both parties, you know what I mean? If that fight gets put together, I'll just be a spectator, man. And may the best man win.